in education for 5 years, and prior to ClearMath Elementary, math was not a joyous time. It was a struggle. There was no play, there was no laughter, there was no fun. But now with ClearMath Elementary, my students are excited to do it every morning, and they're not afraid to do math. It makes me want to cry.
At the beginning of the year, I liked math, but it wasn't my favorite subject. But now I love math. Math is my favorite subject because it's pretty tricky, but it's also really fun.
With ClearMath Elementary, we were trying to solve some problems of just looking at our achievement gap, helping to fill holes and skills for our kiddos and give them a strong basis to do the advanced math that they need later on in their education. Winning factor on ClearMath Elementary for me was walking into classrooms and seeing students so engaged on the games. We've had programs before that had that gaming piece, but they weren't as engaged in it and they would easily be distracted from it.
You'll see when I say it's time to play a game, kids are gonna be like, yes! I have both multilingual learners and special education students in my classroom, and I feel like if a outsider walked in, they would not be able to tell that they need special help outside the classroom. Now that we've worked a whole year with ClearMath Elementary, their academic discourse is through the roof, and they aren't afraid to use that language, and that's half the battle.
At first, I struggled with expanded form, and then now it's pretty easy for me. But I still like standard algorithm more.
I also love that ClearMath Elementary provides students to choose at the end of each lesson which problem is right for them, and it helps them to understand that they may not be there yet, but they will get there.
There was this one moment when I was doing this really hard equation on the whiteboard, and I finally got the right answer.
Other curriculums in the past have just constantly thrown new material at them, and that's really hard for kids to not ever feel successful. So the teach, teach, pause model really gives those kids a chance to solidify what they know and then celebrate that.
I would rate my math skills to 9.5. If I got the answer of a really hard question, then I know I would be prepared for all those grades.
ClearMath Elementary has really made my life easier. It also allows me to not spend hours planning. I can just get my ClearMath materials ready, and my students and I are ready to go in the morning, and I don't have to do any extra thinking. That's gonna be your selling point. I am so excited that we are committed to ClearMath Elementary for the next decade, and I really wish it was for 2 decades.
I think knowing that we have a 10-year commitment, one, helps the teachers feel invested in putting in the work to have the best outcomes for students, and helps students have clarity because it's not going to change throughout their educational journey.
This is the best program that I have ever seen, and I have my master's in curriculum and instruction, so I've seen a lot of curriculums. It's the only one that I've ever come in contact with that incorporates play, that incorporates small group, partner, and whole group instruction in every single lesson. It's the only curriculum that I've ever seen that provides you ML support above level, below level, and on grade level. And it's the only curriculum I've seen that's all encompassing. Seeing my growth in my students all the way through elementary school, starting from kindergarten and 5th grade, I can't wait to see those 5th graders, the ones that started in kinder and end in 5th. It's gonna be night and day.